Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the FUT squad battles. What might we see today?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Oh, breezing past him. Aimed towards Mbappe. Met it well enough, but not the required direction. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Mohamed Salah plays with Marcus Rashford in the wide positions. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. And the starting lineup for the Pirates. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Aya Miyama plays with N'Golo Kanté in the centre of the park. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Jean-Philippe Mateta. Well, good run and good ball control. Great defending. And just like that, broken up. Ismaïla Sarr. Nketiah. Sarr in possession. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Griezmann. And Pirates moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Jean-Philippe Mateta. Miyama. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Miyama. Blocking it. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. Elects to go short. Laporte. Kanté now. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep.
I'm not sure this is the right way to go. Can easily get penned in here.
Salah. Well, the attack petered out. And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Piero Nketiah. Paredes. Sarr in possession. Molina. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Ismaïla Sarr. And can they make one of these passes count? Good weight on that pass. Rashford couldn't keep it.
Good anticipation there, it really was.
Joao Cancelo. The first half here comes to an end. And we're moving again with the Pirates looking to build upon a positive first half performance. Laporte. Kanté now. Joao Cancelo. Kanté now. And possibilities here. counter-attacking chance. Has to pay attention defensively. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Well, possibilities in the centre. And heading it just over the bar following that cross.
Well, great cross, good run, but just not the perfect finish.
Miyama. Lo Celso. Now Griezmann. Oh, it's minded! And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. This is looking threatening. The through ball. Working so hard to win back possession. Delivery from Salah here. And a time for calm on the ball. What a brilliant pass. Determined defending. Nahuel Molina. Playing with a flow and intensity. A delivery from Salah here. Marcus Rashford. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Rashford. Mbappe with it. Now, options aplenty. But nothing comes of it. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. Giovanni Lo Celso. And making headway. And his teammate got him out of trouble. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Able to skip past his man. Another cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. And the substitution will occur now. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
It was a...
A big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Sue Smith. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's the Pirates versus the Magpies.
Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them their final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
And a solid clearance.
Yeah, sometimes you don't need finesse, do you? It's just about getting rid.
And the starting lineup for the Pirates. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Aya Miyama plays with N'Golo Kanté in the centre of the park. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring Celso. Now Griezmann. Superb block.
Yeah, sign of a good defender that. Nice and calm, wasn't he?
David Hansko. And on to Kuhl. Well, out of play, under pressure. Well, no excuse to give the ball away from your own throw-in. Unal. The Magpies in a position of menace. Options in the centre. Timed it well. Throw in here. It is to be a throw in. Griezmann. And look at this! Oh, great save! Who's going to get on the end of it? Two to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. So 2-0 now. Hansko. And on to Kuhl. Could be dangerous. Moving the ball nicely.
Yeah, great movement, isn't it?
A real opening now. That's a good-looking pass. Well, that goes down as a chance, and a chance missed.
It does. It's a real chance to make a game of it and put the pressure on them. You just can't waste opportunities like that if you want to get back into this.
Giovanni Lo Celso. She has teammates around her. But the danger averted for now. Ian Poveda. That's a good ball. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, no damage done. Jan Bozdoğan. Now opening things up. Victor Osimhen. Well, possibilities in the centre. Bozdoğan. And that is that for the first half here. So into the second half, and the Magpies have work ahead of them. Now they stopped them in their tracks. What can the Magpies do from this position? Jan Bozdoğan. Hansko. Bozdoğan. It's with Acerbi. David Hansko. Can they set up a chance? Will it be? And saved by the keeper. Throw-ins given.
Well, what a save that was. He's certainly playing his part, isn't he? Just have to make sure that they don't become too complacent now, though.
Well, couldn't really direct it where he wanted. Silva. Bernardo Silva. Now Griezmann. Giovanni Lo Celso. Decent pass. Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Harry Kuhl. David Hansko. And out of play it goes, alas.
Well, the possession stats are in favour of the visitors. It's one thing having possession, though, and another thing doing something with it. They need to start taking more risks if they're going to turn this around. They need to be a bit braver on the ball and punish the opposition.
Unal. Has a go! Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Vivian. Ba. Played into the centre. Great defending here. Could reduce the deficit. Quick counter could be on. Well, they need to get bodies back. Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Poveda. Oh, nice ball over the top. Possession regained by the Pirates. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Now the Pirates might be able to cash in here. Ba. And nicely over the top. Delivering it into the box. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. N'Golo Kanté. Well, nicely cut out. Can he find the right pass? Fancies it! And he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Ayamiyama. Onto Mateta. Lo Celso. Crossing possibilities. Very quick thinking there. Francesco Acerbi. Hansko. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Bozdoğan. And on to Kewell. Jan Bozdoğan.